Representative Lauren Boebert's words came back to haunt her after her son Tyler was arrested for allegedly committing a crime spree.
Oh no!
Law and order. Law and order, everybody. On Tuesday, the 37-year-old grandmother wrote on social media that the Biden crime family will go down as the most corrupt political family in American history. Shortly afterward, her 18-year-old son was arrested and charged with 4 counts of criminal possession of a financial device, 4 counts of criminal possession of ID documents. What's he going to do with those? A count of conspiracy to commit a felony, along with 15 misdemeanor and petty offenses, including 3 counts of contributing to a delinquency of a minor. Wow. Police in Rifle, Colorado, said that the arrest occurred following a recent string of vehicle trespass and property thefts. In total, Tyler J. faces 22 charges. But it's the Biden crime family that appears to be the issue for Lauren. Yes, the Biden crime family. Now, look, I'm not saying that Hunter Biden hasn't had his issues, addiction, failure to pay taxes, and of course, that gun charge, right? But that's not what Lauren Boebert was talking about. No, she said that they're the most corrupt political family in American history. Corrupt. Political. How exactly, though? There's no evidence that Joe Biden took foreign bribes or was involved in his son's businesses at all. He didn't receive money from them. Where's the crime? Where's the history of crime? That's the thing, right? Yes, there are things that Joe Biden has done that I don't like. The 94 crime bill, defending the credit card industry. I despise those things, right? None of that was against the law, though. Okay? So you want to call it the Biden crime family? Well, that's not at all accurate because there was no crimes. It happens to be a lie or bullshit. So that said, the Boebert crime family, well, now that seems to fit this situation a lot better. Okay? Again, this is just ignoring the fact that she had to be escorted out of a theater for behaving badly. Okay. Vaping, groping, just Boebert things. Her family has had numerous brushes with the law. For example, her ex-husband Jason has been arrested twice in just the past year on charges including misdemeanor assault and criminal mischief following an altercation with his ex-wife at a restaurant in Silt, Colorado. 3 days later, he was arrested after Tyler accused his father of shoving him into the ground and arming himself. Lovely. That's just recent. Jason has a history going back even to 2004 when he allegedly exposed himself at a bowling alley. And before she was elected, Lauren had her own issues. She was arrested at least 4 times over the past decade, all for petty crimes, records show. She had also broken campaign finance laws by using campaign funds for personal use, like things like rent and utilities. You're not supposed to do that. It's a big no-no. And again, it's not to mention the other things that she did but didn't get in trouble for example, serving tainted pork sliders that gave their customers bloody diarrhea at a local rodeo event.
They call them dumps, big, massive dumps.
Bloody dumps, even. Terrible. Terrible.
People are flushing toilets 10 times, 15 times.
What happens when you get a Boebert pork slider? So, look, it's almost like her family has no regard for the laws or the people around them, which makes sense. For example, when Jason was running over his neighbor's mailbox, while very likely intoxicated. In that situation, there were 2 911 calls, 5 deputies, and at least 4 families involved. That one incident. And guess what? Police decided to let them go. And the neighborhood, you ask them, say, this is the Boeberts for you. You know how they are. But, Biden crime family, okay? Now, obviously, this entire thing came back to bite her in the ass, which it should. Ron Filipowski, editor-in-chief of Midas Touch, wrote this in response to the tweet. The Boebert crime family is approaching 100 total combined arrests, criminal charges, and police contacts. I guess another person writes, I guess Lauren Boebert posted this before the police station called her to come bail out her son. Another one asks, did Lauren Boebert post this before or after her son Tyler was arrested? Like monster, like son, I guess. Another said, she put this out on the same day her 18-year-old son was arrested and charged with 20 plus criminal acts again. But do go on, Congresswoman. Another follower commented that Boebert's post on the Biden crime family aged like a bowl of milk on a Death Valley trailer roof. Wow. I mean, descriptions you can smell, okay? Wow. Minutes after this, she got a call from the jail that her son was facing 22 charges, including delinquency of a minor. Family values, blah, blah, blah. Another asked, someone sounds jealous her family isn't getting the recognition it deserves. Was your son arrested today? Your ex last month? And how many times have you been arrested? How many of the Bidens have been arrested? Biden crime family are Boy Scouts compared to the thugs you're raising in your family, armed with automatic weapons by their own mama. And the dunks, they go on and on and on. Now, here's the thing, okay? Maybe I'm too bleeding heart for this, but I know families get into trouble, all right? I know that sometimes people just do the wrong thing, and they do bad things, okay? But I do hope that her son gets his shit together, okay? He's got a baby to worry about. Yes, he is 18 and has a child to think about now. Obviously, he seems to have started life with a huge disadvantage of having those two as, parents. But I still at least hope that one of the kids that's left in the Boebert household is able to get it together and to do better. I mean, that should be every parent's hope, that your kids do better than you do. That said, if Lauren actually wants that to happen, as she should, or as any parent should, right? Well, then I've got a little bit of advice, all right? You might want to worry less about the Biden crime family and focus on trying to fix your own family.